Assalamu alaikum. Dear students, it is the second video for the week second, lesson third. In this video, I'll try to explain the prehistoric development or the first human prints on the soils of Pakistan and India or collectively in the subcontinent. Fine. And we just review this. Stone Age. Stone Age resembles the age that is first known to human being when people, the man, when man would live in the open sky and would just had to hunt the animals for the food, and there were no civilization, no concept of religion, these buildings or uh, law and political systems today. Fine. Let's have a look on this picture and then stir your imagination that what sort of the life would be in the Stone Age. This life, this is say, this picture is enough to show you that there are human beings, they have killed, but this is they have killed or hunted a deer, or and there are other animals. So this is what a little bit developed, but the better Stone Age image can be had from look at this. This is the Stone Age. Fine. Where the people are living in the caves, and they simply have invented fire, and they would had they had to gather the woods to burn fire. Okay, they are living in the caves. They had came to know, they had trained the wild cats and wild, say, animals. Fine. This is what a pure natural image of the Stone Age. By this you can just imagine that what would be the life and fashion of the people when the life started on this planet, and how the human being would have traveled to reach in this situation. आप यहाँ से अंदाज़ा कर सकते हैं कि किस किस्म की ज़िंदगी होगी उन इंसानों की जिन्होंने ज़मीन को आबाद किया, और फिर किस तरीके से वो ज़हनी नशोनुमा करते हुए उन्होंने मुख्तलिफ़ किस्म के का जो है वो बिल्डिंग्स बनाई, कानून बनाए, इदारे बनाए, हथियार बनाए, और फिर आज के इंसान जो है, यू कैन सी दैट टुडेज ह्यूमन बीइंग इज़ टेक्नोलॉजिकली एडवांस्ड एंड marvelous than any other time in the world. Fine. Well, now get back to the. This is another picture of the Stone Age, that the people are living in stones and they are decorating the stones, drawing the earliest cave paintings. Fine. Well, coming to the point that the earlier civilization in the subcontinent. Stone Age in subcontinent, especially in Pakistan, starts from the Swan Valley of the Potwar region near Rawalpindi. This Swan River that is flowing from near the barrier town, Clare. It is thought to be 500 years ago. Well, the skeletons and the remnants of from collected from these areas, they would tell that the people of this age, people would live in the caves. They had developed paintings. They learned to know about the small groups clear, and it may be a start of a village. इसका मतलब ये है कि आज से कोई 3000 साल पहले या उससे भी पहले यहाँ के लोगों ने जो है वो रहने के तौर तरीके वज़ा कर लिए थे। पहले इंसानों ने जो यहाँ पर थे उन्होंने रहने के तौर तरीके वज़ा कर लिए थे। इस पिक्चर में देखिए कि किस तरीके से लोग जो हैं, दिस इज़ द पिक्चर ऑफ द Swan Valley civilization, imaginative painting that the people in the Swan Valley, clear, how they started living, clear, look at their clothes, they started working in a group, वो एक दूसरे से मदद कर रहे हैं, clear, and this is a one batch of the human beings surviving in this area, fine, or like this, and second picture is also giving you the true insight about that how the life in Stone Age in Swan Valley would have started. Clear? Let's read. These Stone Age men fashioned their implements in a sufficiently homogeneous way to justify their grouping in terms of culture called the Swan culture. इसका मतलब है कि ये लोग जो हैं ये एक दूसरे के साथ ये जो जंगली लोग हैं इन्होंने मिलजुल कर रहना शुरू कर दिया और फिर इन्होंने कुछ टर्म्स कंडीशन यानी एक रहने सहने के तौर तरीके जो है वो डेवलप किए और इस कल्चर को सवां कल्चर कहते हैं। अबाउट 3000 BC, 3000 BC मीन बिफोर क्राइस्ट। यहाँ पर एक बात बेटे मैंने पहले भी कही है और अभी बता दूं कि टू काउंट द टाइम, to count and measure the time, the Europeans have a term that they decided, उनके नज़दीक जो हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की जो पैदाइश है, that is the most significant event in the life of the human beings. Europeans के नज़दीक, Western के नज़दीक, especially from the say Christian thoughts कि हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की पैदाइश जो है वो that is the most decisive event in the human history. तो अब उन्होंने ज़माने तारीख़ लिखनी शुरू की है तो उन्होंने कहा कि जो वाक़यात जितने साल हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की पैदाइश से पहले हो जाएंगे उनको हम BC से लिखेंगे, ठीक है, और जो वाक़यात हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की आफ्टर डोमिनियन, आफ्टर डिपार्चर, मौत से पहले नाउज़ुबिल्लाह या फिर आसमानों पर चले जाने के बाद जितने वाक़यात होंगे वो आफ्टर डोमिनियन जो हैं उनको कहा जाएगा AD। आफ्टर डिपार्चर आप कह सकते हैं आसानी को जाने से बाद, बिफोर द क्राइस्ट हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की पैदाइश से पहले जितने वाक़यात गुजर जाएंगे उन्हें BC, और उनके आसमानों पर जाने के बाद आफ्टर डिपार्चर जितने भी वाक़यात होंगे जितने साल भी लिखे जाएंगे तो उनको लिखा जाएगा आफ्टर AD। क्लियर? अब क्या है, अबाउट 3000 years before the birth of हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम, क्लियर, ये सवां वैली जो है ये वजूद में आई और यहाँ पर बड़ी बड़ी हवाएं चलती थीं, ठीक है, और जिनसे बलूचिस्तान और इस इलाके में जो सतह ज़मीन है वो हमवार हो गई और उस पर वेजिटेशन और बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो हैं वो उगनी शुरू हो गई। एंड देयर इट अट्रैक्टेड द वाइल्ड ह्यूमन बीइंग्स to come and settle in this area. This is called Stone Age. Pictures I have shown you that you can see and imagine. Okay, area is given that Islamabad, this area is called Swan Valley, and this is the Swan River that flows from the say Barrier Town and near the Barrier Town, and it goes to in the middle of the towards Talagang and other areas, right? Next civilization is red and buffer cultures. Red and buffer cultures means that similarly when in Sama Valley human beings were getting settled and they were developing the earliest symptoms of the civilization in Balochistan areas of the Zob, clear, and in Quetta, other human beings were also developing their cultures. Fine, and they had started living there, and they started building houses and stone foundations of the clay. And there are certain historical sites that express that what kind of people they would have. Remember, dear students, that no person has or the eyewitness of these civilization, only the excavations, जो खुदाई होती है और खुदाई के बाद जो उस इलाके में से बिल्डिंग के स्ट्रक्चर्स डेवलप दरियाफ्त होते हैं, वहाँ से जो हथियार दरियाफ्त होते हैं, जो पेंटिंग्स दरियाफ्त होती हैं, उनकी बुनियाद पर द आर्कियोलॉजिस्ट, द रिसर्चर, दे मेक हिपोथेसिस, उसकी बुनियाद पर वो क्या करते हैं, हिपोथेसिस देते हैं. लेट्स फॉर एग्जांपल इन दिस पिक्चर यू कैन सी दैट दिस इज द civilization of the Indus Valley civilization, Harappa, clear, and you see that they are the buildings discovered after the in the time of British Empire. अंग्रेज़ों के दौर में these cities were discovered, clear. Here discovered the paintings and the pots, ornaments, and many things. Okay, the historians would study those things and match with the other civilization, and they give their review that how old that civilization would have been and what kind of people would have been living there. Okay, these excavations and inspirations are very interesting for the people to peek into their culture. अपने कल्चर को देखने के अलावा भी the historical fictions, जैसे मूवियाँ बनाते हैं हॉलीवुड वाले, they develop design movies because with the help of these concepts they create or recreate a world on the screen that appears to be quite true. On this area, Mohenjo-daro maybe as a film that has been filmed by the Indians. Fine. Okay, so these are caught the earlier civilizations, red and buffer cultures in Balochistan. Okay, the next is pre-Harappan civilization. Harappa and Mohenjo-daro these are called Indus Valley civilizations. Clear? Indus Valley civilization here, clear. And in these areas of Sahiwal and Punjab, and especially in these areas, established a civilization that is called pre-Harappan civilization. That these people were some earlier settlements with 2500 to 1500 BC before the कि हज़रत ईसा अलैहिस्सलाम की पैदाइश से पहले ये लोग जो हैं they would live in these areas, clear, in code DG, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa. Okay, let's read. These Indus Valley people possessed a high standard of art and craftsmanship, as well as developed a system of Kasi pictographic writing, clear, which despite continuing efforts still remains undeciphered, clear. The imposing ruins of the beautifully planned Mohenjo-daro and Harappa towns present a clear evidence of the unity of the people having the same mode of life and using the same kind of tools. Indeed, the brick buildings of the common people and the public baths, the roads, and the covered drainage system suggest the picture of the happy and the contented life. मतलब यह है कि ये लोग जो 2500 से 1500 साल कबल मसीह में इन इलाकों में जिन्हें मोहनजोदारो और हड़प्पा कहते हैं रहते थे, तो they were quite advanced people. Fine, they were quite advanced people. Clear. Number one, this picture shows that they would live in houses. They had built a very good houses. They had streets in them. They had for clear, and streets were planned. People would use the different kind of tools. They had the same culture. They developed the earlier writing and many things. Clear. In short, the people of this land were extremely educated. Thank you very much. After this, we will talk about the Aryan civilization.